What is going on, guys? This is Elijah here for Recaps, and today I am back with another Carolina Panthers video. And today we're still going to be talking about Baker Mayfield and potentially the Carolina Panthers of trying to either trade for Baker Mayfield or will the Cleveland Browns release Baker Mayfield because he does not want to play for the Browns anymore, because as you guys know that the Browns traded for Deshaun Watson, and of course the cases that are going on right now with Watson. So who knows how long he will be out, and potentially he could be done forever in the league. So he basically got paid millions of dollars to not play. So that could potentially be a haunting thing for the Cleveland Browns. And of course, Baker Mayfield and the Browns organization, I mean, he's had countless times with coaches, offensive coordinators, gone, fired, hired, and just left. And it's just like it's been awful. But honestly, a lot of the players don't really like Baker Mayfield. That's what I've heard from all these leaked articles or these sources of all these things from ESPN or just Twitter in general, which is Twitter is not really a reliable source, but a lot of verified accounts have all these insiders. And of course, some of them did not like Baker Mayfield. Odell Beckham Jr. definitely didn't like Baker Mayfield because he was like, I guess, a big egotistical type of player, but he was also a leader to the wide receiver room. And of course, I think Baker Mayfield didn't like that. So I don't know. It's just all different chaoses. For me personally, I probably do not want Baker Mayfield. I don't want another like mid-tier type of quarterback. I think that Baker Mayfield is an okay quarterback. Yes, he had 3,000 passing yards, but if you watch him play, he gets carried a lot by Nick Chubb, and now Kareem Hunt. I think it is Kareem Hunt. And of course, Jarvis Landry is gone from the team. And of course, Amari Cooper, though, is with the team. So who knows how all that saga is. And of course, Odell Beckham Jr. could potentially come back to the Browns. So, but as you guys know, this is from CBS Sports. It says Baker Mayfield, trade rumors, Panthers, Seahawks are still open, acquiring Browns QB per report. And this is on May 20th, so yesterday, at 11:47 a.m. And so it says both teams want the Browns to pay a significant portions of Mayfield's salary. Great. So they're still going to potentially try to trade Baker Mayfield and, of course, lose draft picks, which we definitely do not need because, of course, we did a stupid thing by trading for Sam Darnold. And, of course, we didn't know how well he was going to do, if he was going to get injured. And, of course, he started out decent against not-so-great teams. And, of course, as you guys know what the season went through, we went 5-12. And we basically wasted $18 million and 2 draft picks that were crucial for us this year. And so, yeah. But we still got some good players out of the draft, so it is what it is. All right, so the quarterback carousel has been spinning all season. Let me zoom in on this a little bit just so you guys can see. All right. It says, okay, might need to zoom out a little bit. Right there. Okay. So it says the quarterback carousel has been spinning off season. Teams like the Steelers, Browns, Colts, Broncos, Commanders, Falcons, Seahawks have all gotten their quarterback for next year's season. Of course, but they also mentioned the 49ers, Bears, and Texans, all whom are expected to start the Pastors, which is Justin Fields, which is Davis Mills. I like both quarterbacks. And, of course, the 49ers with Trey Lance. But they might still take Jimmy Garoppolo, even though he basically wastes talent because he's an average quarterback and he's a check-down type of player like Teddy Bridgewater. All right, so there's still at least a domino. There is still at least one domino left in the fall quarterback market, which Cleveland was still having Baker Mayfield on the roster and trading for Deshaun Watson is the Carolina Panthers as per usual. And so yes, and also the sexual assault, which is not a great look for Deshaun Watson when you just paid him for like a $300 million a year. It's wild. So yeah, it says the Panthers and the Seahawks are shown interested in Baker Mayfield, even though they don't want to pay an extra $18 million. So I think they're trying to make the Browns pay for his $18 million before they make a move on Baker Mayfield. And, of course, we just drafted Matt Corral, so he's definitely not going to be playing. Of course, Sam Darnold is going to be our starting quarterback for now. And plus, the Panthers are in a win-win situation, or are in a win mode type of team, even though they tried that for the past 2 seasons and it's been failed miserably. So yeah, and of course Brock Osweiler, $60 million. Oh my gosh. And let's see, the list goes on and on and on about Baker Mayfield. So that's basically it. And of course, Baker Mayfield, I mean, he had a good about 3,000 passing yards, which is pretty decent for a quarterback. Though he did have 17 touchdowns and 13 interceptions, he did get injured that year, but the year before that, with the fluky season, of course, of COVID, they beat the Steelers in the playoffs, the first win in like a decade or so. And of course, his overall grading was not great, which was 63 overall, which is basically an F if you were back in my days of grading school. But now that's considered a D, which is sad. So yeah, I mean, he went dropbacks 486, attempts 418, passing yards 3,000, 17 passing touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Basically, he's just another Teddy Bridgewater, but with a more or better arm at least. So that's just my opinion. So let me know what you guys think. If the Panthers should still be interested in Baker Mayfield, yes, they should definitely still go after Cam Newton, because Cam Newton would probably be the better option. You know, a lot of people will say he's not the better option because he hasn't done well in 2 years. Well, one, he had a knee injury or a foot injury, and of course, two, he went to a rebuilding type team called the New England Patriots, and of course, they didn't do so well because they literally lost everybody. Their defense was horrible, and of course, he came in midway through the season when the season was already done because Sam Darnold was atrocious and that team has zero offense at all. And of course, Cam Newton came in and made the games competitive. So I would say, please re-sign Cam Newton and not Baker Mayfield. So that's my opinion. So let me know what you guys think. And yeah, that is just my opinion. And I think that Panthers should not trade for any more bad mid-tier quarterbacks or average quarterbacks like Teddy Bridgewater, like Kirk Cousins, or all those guys, Jimmy Garoppolo. They're all level, mid, check down type quarterbacks that only care about their stats. So yeah, all right guys, that's just my opinion. And if you don't like it, then you can comment below and dislike this video. All right guys, football recaps here. Hope you all have a great day. Peace out.